Buildings, commercial buildings, industrial buildings, a warehouse? Why do you need a building? And how large should it be? To help answer that question, I have Chris McDonald from Buildings on the phone with us today. Chris, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Ken. How you doing?
Awesome. I'm glad you could be here. So, Chris, I have some questions that I receive throughout the week, and I thought you'd be able to help answer them with me.
Absolutely. Not a problem.
Well, what kind of buildings do you carry?
It depends. We carry all different sizes and ranges and sizes. Anything from a triple wide that's totally enclosed building on up to 60 by 60 with 16-foot legs. It's just really up to the customer what they need. There's 3 different roof types. You've got your regular style, which has a more rounded look to it. The eave actually kind of rolls over the top of the leg about 6 or 8 inches. Then we have the boxed eave, which is a style where it's looks more like a house. It's got an overhang on it about 6 inches on each side. And then you have our vertical roof, which is the exact same profile as the boxed eave, but the difference is that the panels run from the peak to the eave, so they're running vertically. And that's one of my favorites, and I'll tell you why, is because it allows all that water and debris to roll off so it doesn't hang up there on the ribs. And the other thing that I like about it is that it has additional strength to it because it's got 4 hip channels, primarily to allow somebody to be able to screw those panels into gives it something to hold on to, but it also strengthens the structure.
Okay, so it sounds like you can pretty much detail customize whatever they want.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you can even take a 60 by 60 and connect it up with another 60 by 60 and have a 60 by 120 building.
Okay. All right. So you can just keep expanding it. Wow.
Exactly. That's just like Legos or something. You just put them together.
Okay. As far as the sizes go, what's the smallest that you would carry?
The smallest in the commercial grade buildings would be a 32 by 20. Now, if you want to go with one of our triple wides, we can go down to a 26 by 21. We can go even smaller than that if you need us to. If you're just looking for a garage type building or a building that's going to be used as a workshop for your residents.
Okay. All right. Just out of curiosity, how long have you been providing buildings to the area?
Since 2003, we've been doing this.
Wow. So this is not something you just started up yesterday. All right.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Well, what type of uses over the years have you seen, the buildings used for?
Well, that's the great thing about these buildings is they're all clear span, especially our commercial grade buildings. They use the Eagle Lock trussing system on this that ensures maximum strength and durability. And what that allows you to do is just about anything. You don't have any load-bearing walls in there. You don't have any posts that you have to have every 20 feet. So you can have a totally open warehouse. Imagine a 60 by 60 building that's totally open. Just let your imagination run wild as what you can do with that.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody wanted to get started, what do they need to do?
Well, the first thing they need to do is just pick up the phone and give me a call. I'd be glad to talk to them about their needs and be able to help facilitate any questions they might have and be able to advise them and kind of, give them some advice on what they might want to add or take away and maybe even some things they haven't even thought about.
Okay. All right. And to get started, what is required to get started?
Well, and that's a good question. What we'd require, first off, is a down payment. It depends on the price. If it's under $2,500, then it's going to be 10%. If it's over $2,500, it's 12%. So on most of these commercial buildings, you're going to be looking at a 12% down payment, and then we get some information to place the order, and then we get the order signed by them, and we're good to go. And we can do that all through email or over the phone.
Okay, great. Well, from the time the order's placed, how long does it usually take on average before it gets installed?
It averages about 2 to 4 weeks. One thing that you do want to do on these commercial buildings is make sure that you have some sort of a concrete foundation, whether it be a slab or post or pillars or footings or ribbon poured, so that we have something to set this up on the commercial buildings, on the large commercial buildings especially. The other thing about the commercial buildings that you're going to need is you're going to have to rent a man lift for 3 to 5 days, and they usually rent them by the week. It usually costs anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200, but that's a cost that most people that are getting this type of building are willing to bear.
Okay. As far as the overall cost is, as far as delivery, installation, is it all inclusive? Is it some? How does that work? Is there extra cost on the end? How does all that work?
Everything from the delivery to the installation, less the man lift and the foundation, is included. In other words, you get the foundation done, you get the man lift ordered, we do the rest.
Fantastic. So what I heard you say is, you got basically 10 to 12% down when you place the order, and then when do they pay the remaining balance?
After it's installed and the installers are still there and they're satisfied with the installation.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. Well, that pretty much sums up the questions that I get from people and that they keep asking about. I appreciate your time, Chris, and I'm sure that we're going to be talking again soon.
I hope so. Thanks a lot, Ken.
All right. Take care. Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Bye.